guys ready to get our championship tour rolling?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We have a question right up. What's your name? John? John, what's your question?
When you drive in the water, what steers the boat?
All right, John was asking about the steerage in our on our duck today. Today we're driving around in Arborway Alex. Steerage is really about propulsion when you're on the water. So, and as much as you throttle the propeller underneath the rear of the stern of the duck, when you go to steer, that's really how you steer. It's the amount of propulsion that you give towards the propeller. So the more throttle you give to that propeller, that's how you're going to steer. But the steering wheel itself, yes, it's connected to the rudder, and the rudder is just behind the propeller underneath the rear of the stern of the duck. The gas pedal is the throttle. Yep, that's how we're going to get ourselves to the Good question, John. I like that. All right, so let's start you guys off. Well, let's find out a little bit about you guys first. So we, are any of you guys from Boston, Massachusetts? Any of you guys? No? All right, looking for some middle inning relief. That's when, you know, anything happens to me, maybe one of you guys can step in here and take over for me. No.
From the British occupation of the 1760s all the way up to the British invasion, folks, is the oldest annual marathon in the United States, one of the oldest in the world, and it's been held every year since 1897. Now, only 15 guys ran the original marathon, and I say that because women were not allowed to run in an official capacity until 1972, believe it or not. Plenty of women participated in an unofficial capacity long before that, to the west of the finish line. But, you know, I used to just say about 30 miles on my tour. I mean, I knew it was 26.2. I just figured, what's the harm in rounding up a little bit? Well, but, folks, I don't know, it seems to be the common lot system. You have to understand, the Puritans came here for a little while. Oh, perfect place to quack, folks. You ready? You're on the air! But, oh, yeah, the Old West Church, folks. We're going to come up on that in just a second. Through here, it would be really sweaty and awkward and uncomfortable for me. So, Boston's Museum of Science, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who have never heard of it until today, you'll know all about it by the end of the tour. And it's coming up to our front left-hand side. It is one of the largest in the United States. It's actually the largest in all of New England. But folks, we're going to head into the water. So I have to give you some official code. They renamed it Cambridge, and that's because most of the founding Puritans, they had been educated at Cambridge University in England, which they saw. So folks, the Charles River, it's 80 miles long. Charles River is far from being a straight shot. It meanders all over the place before it finally makes its way. They're all going into it, coming out of Community Boating's dock right over there. Now, Community... Yeah, down by the river. Anyway. Thank you very much. The Environmental Protection Act was passed by U.S. Congress, signed into law by, of all people, President Richard Nixon. And it created lots of new laws regarding pollution and the dumping of waste into waterways. It established the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, to enforce those laws. And lots of authority was given to local organizations, like the CRWA, Charles River Watershed Association. Let's give them a quack. You ready? You're on the air! And they were given the task, the CRWA, of cleaning up this river when they first tested this water.